Welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
And I'm Kate.
And let's get things off on the right foot this week.
On the left foot.
Okay.
Left foot first.
Left foot. I think there's a song about that somewhere. Anyway, Viewer of the Week.
Viewer of the Week.
Yay!
This week's Viewer of the Week recently made a comment on an older episode. However...
How old?
So
Speaking
old.
of old.
It was... I don't remember now. But Alice Ann commented, and here's...
Sorry.
There's more to this than just that she commented. When we aired this episode, when we recorded it, we were talking about Beverly and I in the restroom and talking to each other.
Okay, that's not that old.
No, but it made me laugh because Alice Ann is who I was thinking of in that story, because Alice Ann also has an issue with people talking to her stall to stall. She shares that
I agree with Alice Ann. I can't do
right?
that. You ought to be a man and do urinal to urinal. I'll have none
whoa.
of it. None of it.
It's taking it too far. So Alice Ann, congratulations, you are our viewer of the
Yay,
week.
Alice Ann! Yay!
Plus, she's pretty cool.
Okay. I can't wait to meet Alice Ann one day. Or maybe, if she wants to be safe, she'll never
Alice Ann,
me.
come be on the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're fun. So...
We're delightful. I don't care what anybody says.
We are delightful. So speaking of old... And I can actually segue this into the next story.
Wow.
So, recently for Throwback Thursday, we posted Gilgal. I couldn't say it when we were there.
It's true.
Let alone say it now. Gilgal Gardens.
It is a mouthful.
So,
to
yes.
be fair.
So, as we know, my mother has recently started watching the show.
Hi,
and sees, of course, didn't see it when it originally was posted.
Of course not.
And makes the comment, she says, "So, when did you guys shoot that show?" And I'm like, "Oh, that was back in season 1. And she says, "Well, no wonder you look so young." I know. I should have warned you to wear your pearls. It was going to be a pearl clutch.
Exactly. We sound like it, right?
We are gorgeous.
Hurry, tell us we're pretty.
Somebody, we don't care who.
I actually said that very phrase to Beverly today. No, tell me again. Tell me I'm pretty. And then she made a face and said, "You look great."
Sometimes it's the little things. Anyway.
Before I forget, I just
right.
want to shout out to Stacy Cross, who gave me a Dunkin' Donuts gift card with which I purchased my new mug.
Oh, it is precious.
Dunkin' Donuts.
It's a precious.
I figured I'd get something that lasted longer than a drink. Thanks, Stacy. All right, let's carry on.
Wow. Okay, so speaking of Gilgalad...
Oh, yeah, Gilgalad Gardens.
We were also... Gandalf the Great Garden, I don't know what
There's
we're going to
another
call
reason this came up.
Yes, so the original reason this came up, besides being told that we aren't as young as we used to be...
Wow.
Anyway.
We have to bring that up again? That conversation is over. Can't believe we recorded it.
So it was posted, and we had made some comments about interrupting some activities.
A tete-a-tete.
A tete-a-tete.
If you will. Not a tete-a-tete, it's a tete-a-tete.
Is it a tete-a-tete?
It's a tete-a-tete.
A tete-a-tete?
A head-to-head. Tete-a-tete, tete-a-tete. That's what it means.
Okay. I was just... It's...
En français, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, oui.
Merci.
French fries. Anyway.
Freedom fries.
Freedom fries.
Carry on.
So we were walking in, and
it's like a little park.
It's like a little park, but
Yeah.
it is a public park, and granted, I wish I could remember if we were there on a weekday or a weekend, or...
It had to have been a weekend.
Anyway, there's a couple on the ground.
On the ground, on a blanket.
On a blanket, wrestling. We'll edit. And, of course, we walk in, and they immediately stop. As they should.
Make like they're just having lunch.
That's right. And we're filming for a while, and they're trying to wait us out, more or less. They're trying to see if we'll come and go.
Nobody can ever last. Waiting us out.
And plus, it's such a bizarre place anyway.
Well, they didn't expect anyone to be there, clearly.
Right. I almost wish we'd had popcorn so that we could have just sat down and...
We even made a comment about... Well, maybe not.
Anyway. So, as we're there, though, more people start showing up.
Yes.
And eventually, and I've been told, I need to rewatch it though, the guy stands up and starts tucking in his shirt finally, because he just give it up. Give it up.
Give it
yes,
up.
give it up.
Give it
Not
up.
in the way he thought he would.
Oh my.
But he just...
Hashtag inappropriate.
Hashtag junior high joke. Anyway.
I think I made one of those recently. Anyway, speaking of hashtags.
So yeah, that's the big story. We interrupted a tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete. Tete-a-tete. You can't just make stuff up.
Speaking of hashtags.
Speaking of hashtags, thank you to Scooter, who provided me with these fun hashtag post-it notes.
Yes. And thank you for this tasty licorice I ate like 10 minutes ago.
He did share.
I did. Aren't you
Yes.
impressed? I know I am.
I really was. So, if you haven't noticed, my voice isn't quite normal. Because I've been... let me rephrase that. My voice isn't quite what it normally is. And the reason being that I've been sick. Now, being sick, and Alice Ann will appreciate this because we had a little conversation about it on Sunday. I pull out my cough drops. Now, you know when you buy like the Dove chocolates and they have the little sweet message inside?
Yeah.
Like the one that said, be your own friggin' Valentine, whatever.
You know what? Speaking of Valentine's,
No, well,
I still hate it. Okay,
I do
continue.
too. And I told you how the Hubs brought me that bag of chocolates, and the first one said "Be your own Valentine," whatever. Anyway, so that's all fine and nice, and there are the times and places for inspirational messages, right? Cough drops?
Shut up.
Not the time nor the place. I'm clearly.
I get calls all the time.
No,
I've
look.
never.
I am clearly sick. All right? I don't want. Use your can-do muscle. Fire up those engines.
Where?
Seize the day. They're all over the wrapper. Dust off and get up. I'm sick. Leave me alone. You're lucky I'm functioning at all. Really? Like, I buy one of those travel tissues and it says, take all of these and call me in the morning. That's more like it. Don't tell me to dust up and seize the day. Seize this, Halls.
Carpe diem.
That's on there too. I'll have none of it. I'm sick. It's just like the woman that wrote in about how feminine products shouldn't say things like, have a happy period. They should say things like,
No.
vehicular manslaughter is a crime. Give me something useful. Right on the cough drops. It's going to be okay. You'll still have a job. I don't know. Whatever. You don't look that bad.
You're not as swollen as you think.
Right? Like, come on. Tell me something nice. You're still kind of pretty. I mean,
I can't talk about pretty anymore.
I'll take a lot of things before I will accept what this one is. Don't try harder. Do it.
Now I'm gonna.
Oh, I won't try harder.
Well, my
You
bag
can
of cough drops
guarantee.
is at work in my desk, and now come Monday morning, I'm
I
gonna
am
be
telling
ripping those
you.
suckers out.
A pep talk in every drop. I don't need a pep talk. I need a nap. I'm sick. Where's the tussin? Speaking of tussin. Speaking of tussin. That was a throwback to my friend Justin, who first told me about tussin. Anyway.
You never had Robitussin or any of that tussin?
Well, I did, but we didn't really call it tussin. It wasn't, I don't know. But
Well,
I will say that...
Now I want to know, is tussin different than Robitussin, or are they all the same? I'm confused.
I want to say that tussin was like separate from Robitussin, like it was a cure-all.
So
or maybe
tussin-
his mom just used it that way. I don't know.
I think his mom just wanted to put him to sleep.
No, because
Here, son, you have a cough.
I heard somebody else recently refer to the tussin, so I don't know.
So weird. I would say it's a Utah thing, but we've never heard it before.
Right?
And we've been here all our lives. I mean, yeah.
We've been here the longest.
Lucky that was a small sip. Otherwise, that might have been a stage spit.
Anyway, I bought like full-blown NyQuil, and it didn't put me to sleep like it normally
She's
does.
building a tolerance.
I know, but then I used the Western Family stuff, and I
keep
struggled
telling
with
her
the
it's
stain.
because she let it ferment. She had it for I don't know how long.
Yeah, the NyQuil, gone in 2 weeks. Gone. Gone.
Oh.
Gone.
So speaking of NyQuil, yeah, it's okay. Speaking of NyQuil and nightmares.
Speaking of
and
nightshade.
Nightmare baby names.
Nightlock. What?
Sorry, do you see how I went on that tangent? I just wanted to spell it out for y'all.
I've said once
case,
before, and I'll say it again. You don't want to get on this train.
So, recently I'm in district-wide training.
But he's going to say District 12.
Yes, recently I was in District 12. Producer thought I was shipped off there too. I won the Hunger Games!
There is no District 12. Spoiler alert. Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to say spoiler alert beforehand. Sorry.
Anywho.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Carry on.
So,
I'm on one today all of a sudden.
We're in. It's because your drink's kicking in. Anyway.
No, this is water. They both air quoted at the same time. For those of you at home. Carry on.
So we're in this thing, and of course they come to that lovely part that I hate. Especially when you're in meetings. Let's get up and introduce each other, and are we really having an earthquake?
We are.
Or are we just shaking so much from the monster?
We are really, really animated today. Telling me to pep talking every
You better
drop.
watch out, because now next time it's going to be all the "don't hit the table" from producer. Anyway.
The rule list, it just gets longer and longer. I didn't know better. I think Beverly was calling him in. Carry on.
So we're introducing...
Wayward Soldier.
That's right.
I can't stop thinking of that stupid song. Carry on. Oh, Wayward Son?
That's why I'm like, Wayward Soldier?
Is that Journey who sings that? I don't know
Journey.
what's happening.
Oh my gosh. So,
You can't hear it, but I have an asthma cough.
She does.
Or asthma laugh
She
right
really
now.
does. So, in these meetings,
sorry.
I never understand why you have to get up.
introduce.
So you have to introduce yourself, but then that's fine. They add into the whole, now tell us something about yourself that no one knows.
Oh, I hate that.
Which is, I'm like, you
I've
see
killed
these
4
people for a
people.
little bit. Exactly. I'm going to start saying it. I really am, because, So this one gentleman gets up, heaven bless his pointed little head, and he starts telling about his newborn son and what they've named it.
Oh, no.
Now,
Excuse me.
see, I have to shake it off before I can even tell you. The middle name, and I cannot for the life of me remember the first name because they only gave him this middle name so they could call him this. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dagger.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Dagger!
Was his first name Chelsea? I love that song.
So, but I'm like, you know what? Don't come crying to me in 20 years when Dagger is in jail. Because you know what? That and, it's like naming your kid Lucifer. Who names... Oh!
It's funny that you mentioned that.
See, now I'm pounding.
Speaking of names, so I recently... Well, it's been a while. Anyway, I met somebody who
Recently, but it's been a while.
I was like, actually, it wasn't that recently. But I met somebody who's into this numerology thing where it's all about the numbers, right?
Right.
So your name comes out to certain numbers, and they like to tell you
takes
that...
too much work.
Well, and math, really.
Anyway, yeah.
But they like to tell you that, the
speaking
name
of
that you
math.
have is the reason that you're unsuccessful. And these people will change their names, and they'll tell you what names add up to the right numbers for you. And I don't buy into it, but whatever.
That would be too much work to change your name. That's all too much work.
If you've changed your name as many times as I have, it's a lot of work. It's not worth it. Anyway, that's why I'm just going to start going by Kate. Just like Cher. Anyway. So
just like Cher.
it's just funny because
Cher.
I have a family name, and so I take pride in that. I wouldn't want to change it even if it was
Right.
bringing me bad luck.
Right.
But there comes a point where I do think that your name drives you in a certain direction. I'm just saying.
Now I'm more worried.
Well, no, like
Lucifer.
Dagger and Lucifer. And I heard of a guy named, his name was Demon. Demon. That spells demon. I don't care where you put your emphasis on which syllable. It's demon. I'm just saying.
No, it's
And there's
true.
some girls' names where you're like, Bambi, really? That's like, no.
You're gonna grow up to be a stripper is what you're going to grow up to
First
be.
of all, Bambi was a boy.
Bambi was a boy.
Second of all,
No wonder Bambi
Yeah.
had issues.
well, he watched his mother get
dead,
shot.
and then his name was Bambi.
It's all downhill from there.
That is a travesty.
It's a travesty.
Speaking of travesties, in this same meeting.
Mind you, this was a 1-hour meeting. I'm
Oh
just
no,
kidding.
it was a day-long meeting, and oh my gosh, so you always have the one person that has to raise
It's
their
usually
hand
me.
and comment on
Hermione
everything
Granger.
and whatever. So the training is an hour in, and she feels she needs to raise her hand and say that we need a standing break every hour.
Does she have a Fitbit?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm like, you know what? If you can't make it for an hour, it's
She just wants to stand. How about
Right.
if after an hour you just stand up, sit in the back? No one's gonna notice.
So, but it gets better.
No, wait, there's more.
There's more. So we're sitting in this meeting, and I look over. She's full on doing yoga.
Shut up.
She's doing yoga. So my friend sitting next to me, she's like talking to me, and I'm trying to do the subtle. And pretty soon, I'm doing this. I'm like nodding.
Jared has a tick.
And she's like, "What's wrong with your head?" And I'm like, "Look, downward dog. 2:00.
Oh my gosh. It reminds
And
me
it was like that for 2 days.
that story reminds me of the time you had to kick me under the table at the Applebee's.
That was fun.
The waiter guy. Good times, good times. So speaking of yoga,
I'm glad I had a segue for you.
so I was recently talking to our friend Matt.
Oh,
I know, I had to specifically consciously do that. So,
I know Matt. British Matt.
Yeah, so he was telling me that he's been playing the Tinder game. And
Swipe left?
yeah,
Is that how it works?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't.
Not being
We
on
don't
Tinder.
either. Yeah.
Okay,
Neither one of us.
but
Anyway.
that's a commute story for the way back, FYI. Anyway, so this girl like picked him or whatever, and he was like, meh, okay. And then a couple days later, she like left a message,
Right.
and I guess he didn't think she was that attractive.
So
Now-
he swiped right. I don't know.
Whichever way, but here's here's what's funny to me. For him, now granted he's young, so wit does not counterbalance
Looks.
attractiveness. Whereas,
Right.
anyway, so a couple days later she sends a message that he says almost warranted a response back.
This is why I
know.
don't date. I mean, seriously.
He's 20.
I'm gonna go home and hide
No,
under my bed just
he's
for the
20.
story.
Now, but here's her comment, and that actually is very he should have responded to her. She said, by the way, I'm a yoga instructor, so I do understand the benefits of a good mat. How do you not respond to
And
that?
his name is Matt?
Yes! That's why she said that.
Get it? Waka waka.
Speaking of Waka Waka, just
Oh,
kidding.
no. Speaking of Waka Waka, I'm a little concerned that Muppets came back from its hiatus and it's already had its season finale.
That was a hot minute.
It was, but apparently it's been renewed, so
Excuse me.
I should talk. Like, I feel bad. I'm drinking from this Muppet mug and I have not religiously watched that new show very well. But,
I don't have that channel.
that's what On Demand is for.
And we are on demanding. By the
We
way,
are very on-demanding.
during your previous story,
Uh-huh.
I just noticed your shirt.
Oh, it's my Guardians of the Galaxy shirt.
Can I just say,
It's got the Milano on it.
um,
Like, not like the cookie.
I'm gonna do a Kickstarter campaign because I don't have enough fun shirts. Jared gets all the fun shirts.
Well,
Where are my fun shirts?
what's really bad is I wore this shirt to work today.
That's not bad.
I didn't care. But, like, I like
It's
it because
Friday.
it's kind of subtle.
Yeah,
and I
that's why
had
it took
kids,
me
the
a
kids
minute.
are like, is that a Transformer? No, wait!
No, wait. It's not a mountain either, which is what I thought it was at first.
Speaking
I
of
was
my
like,
kids.
is that? What is that? The Witch Mountain, is that what it is?
I hate that
Return to Witch Mountain?
I hate them all. Anyway, but speaking of my kids, I got the best advice today. Don't ever let the monkey get the keys. Words to live by.
Okay.
No! You can't have a segue. No.
Speaking of monkeys, this is actually really funny. Okay. This
has got to be a new low or high. I can't figure out which.
It's a low. It's a low. Okay, so this week I had to give a presentation, a WebEx presentation at work, which, with this voice, really. So I had to use my operator voice. And I did actually, in context...
Oh, no, it's Smooth Operator. See, yeah. I can remember that song.
I did at one point have the perfect opportunity to legitimately say, "One moment, please." Anyway, so I'm giving this presentation, and I get asked a question, and I'm answering the question. And the question was related to, have you ever run into some of these things that basically put a wrinkle in the rest of the process? So as I'm describing it, well, there's this one thing that kind of came up, but then I'm trying to say nothing really that put a monkey wrench in it, right? So I'm starting to say monkey wrench, but then I realized that's not what I mean. I mean more like a wrench, like in the cog of the... It became a mess.
The wrench in the cog of the machine.
So I ended up saying the monkey wrench in the cog or something, and I kind of like skipped over it and hoped nobody noticed, right? After the meeting, I get an instant message from a guy in our office in the other building, and he says, bless his heart, he's so funny, he goes, can you tell me, what does monkey in the cob mean?
Monkey in the cob?
In the cob. I was like,
you know what?
wow.
I think you got a book title in that. Right? Monkey in the cob.
I was like, first of all...
Sounds like a crime drama.
It does. I was like, first of all, I was hoping nobody noticed that. Second of all, that's not even what I meant to say. And so then I said I was trying to say a wrench in the cog, and he's like, what does that even mean? So I sent him a picture of like, I'm like, like the parts of a clock, the cogs that turn, and you put a wrench in there. And so I sent a picture of it, and he's like, who has clocks anymore? Like, what's wrong with you? And I said, I'm so old school.
Cog in your iPod or something. A wrench in your iPod?
A monkey in the cob. I said it could be a new delicacy salad.
Ew.
There's a monkey in my cob. Be quiet or everyone will want one.
Was it in Indiana Jones that he got served monkey brains?
Yes, it was. It was. Yes, it was.
Wow. Well, I think on that high note of monkey brains, that must mean that we need to wrap it up.
Yes, please.
All right, then. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
And we will see you next time.
Please come back.
Please.
For more.
Sad that it's over? Well, it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't. If you like or comment, you can still be interacting with us. And if you want to make other people happy, you can share us like an STD. Or just click share.
Please just click share.
Share with your friends. Sharing is caring.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.